Caitlin Clark said, "No layups in my house," and sent Angel Reese flying like it was a Southwest commercial. That flop had Academy Award winner written all over it. But the refs really looked at that and said, "Yep, that's definitely murder," and gave Caitlin a flagrant like she pulled a knife out mid-play. And Angel tried to run up on her and said, "You're crazy as fuck, what the fuck are you doing?" And Caitlin's all like, "This is just basketball. It's either a layup or free throws. Pick one."
It's just a good take foul, you know? If either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
And just like that, Caitlin Clark dropped a triple-double.
Angel Reese's anger for Caitlin Clark erupted into a rage that was shown live. Her feelings didn't simply emerge. They exploded, resulting in a startling benching that left fans dumbfounded and pundits frantically trying to come up with an explanation. This had nothing to do with tiredness or poultry. Everyone present could sense that it was intimate. However, rather than gathering herself, Angel embarrassed herself in front of the whole crowd. Reese was hailed as the Chicago Sky's star player, but when jealousy overcame her, they were only able to bench her.
Clark and Indiana Fever's currently putting the beats on the Chicago Sky. And I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese is furious because she wants to make it her business to beat Caitlin Clark this year. And
At last, Angel Reese had to deal with the repercussions she never anticipated. A degrading visit to the bench. And no, it had nothing to do with strategy or rest. Public timeouts like this one shout, "Cool off before you damage everything." It wasn't a peculiar coaching choice. It was a full-fledged reality check that was broadcast live for everyone to see. She was controlling the court at one point. The next time, the internet replayed the scene as though it were the season finale, and she was relegated to the sidelines like an observer.
Hi, sports reporters. Well, I told you guys there would be a follow-up video on the nuclear fallout. That's exactly what it's been. Over the take foul, as Caitlin Clark is calling it, and that's a great way to say it. It was a take foul. She was trying to prevent a wide-open layup, although one could argue that she might have missed it anyway, on Angel Reese, and then Angel Reese went absolutely, utterly...
What then caused Reese to lose it? Caitlin Clark just committed a standard foul. A typical foul. Nothing out of the ordinary, no elbows, no dirty play. However, it was all it took for Ange to light the fuse. She lost it as though Caitlin's highlight reel had been given to her as a present. It wasn't basketball that followed. In footwear, it was a complete disaster.
A white girl and Caitlin Clark out here busting that and flat out, bro, triple dub. And I don't want to hear none of that stat padding stuff, bro. She had a triple double, and that's just the facts, man. That's just the facts. So I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, she fouled her hard, bro. It was a malicious play." Man, that wasn't no malicious play. This is a malicious play.
However, Angel Reese did more than simply respond. Like a volcano, she erupted. Her emotions would have received a flawless 10 on an RTOR scale. Additionally, the fourth quarter might have ended in the parking lot if the arena lacked a smoke detector. To be clear, this was not a covert display of mutual regard or competitive desire. It wasn't two celebrities trying to outdo each other. The kind of beef that appears to whisper, "Hope your shoelaces snap on a fast break and your layup hits the mascot," was this raw, unadulterated beef.
Foul. Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese while going up for a layup. People are making a big deal out of this, and me, I'm looking at it like, look, it was just a hard foul. I don't even think it was flagrant. The only thing that was flagrant was Angel Reese's response, right? How she responded to the hard foul. And obviously you can see there's still a little hate. There's still a little hate out there. But I'm going to say this, WNBA, lean in on this.
Godzilla against Calm would have seemed like a calm preschool puppet show in contrast. Angel Reese didn't hold back or act cool. She lunged straight at Caitlin Clark, as though she had a score to settle and a grudge to satisfy. Just unadulterated, unhesitating, confrontational energy. It was more like a child throwing a fit over chocolates than basketball. Her body language was so loud that it overpowered the buzzer. The commentators themselves were shocked. One blinked incredulously. The other coughed mid-sentence. The referees had fulfilled their responsibilities. When Caitlin committed a standard foul, Angel reacted, like though she had been struck in the middle of a layup by a sneaker. The reaction was enormous, far beyond the present, as if she had been waiting to blow up all season. At last, the coach called. Angel was drawn. It wasn't subtle either. There were no whispers or backpats, just a chilly, pointed gesture that yelled, "Enough." The change in the arena was palpable. The applause subsided. There were whispers in the air, and the tension was almost palpable. Silently, Angel left. Even the bench players who were seated close by were uncomfortable because there were no protests or debates, just a tight, locked-in hatred. In the arena, the response continued. Music, the internet went crazy. Fans were split, bewildered, and plummeting. She was protected by some as if she were the last boss in a video game. Others repeatedly watched the video in an attempt to determine what snapped. It was celebrated like a championship victory by Caitlyn's team. Memes spread more quickly than jump shots, and all of a sudden, everyone had a screenshot, a theory, and an opinion.
Your perspective on the flagrant foul, what was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know? Either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a take foul.
She didn't return the call. She fully engaged the gas. "Sorry, I'm nowhere to be found. Not even a glimmer, I regret." Angel didn't only respond. She pursued Caitlyn as if she had been preparing for this since the preseason. Music, every word, every stare, and every post-game remark exuded a personal grudge. Subtitles weren't necessary. Her enthusiasm conveyed everything. There was no rivalry here. This was a private matter. You can wager who is being thrown hypothetical darts if she has posters on her wall. Fight mode was evident in her body language. She growled, "Don't test me." Additionally, the emotional spectrum of her comments was akin to a storm warning. It wasn't competitive. Fire, it was land of burned earth. As for the consequences, NCAA officials preached sportsmanship and grace, but they were replaying that video like a crisis highlight reel. On national television, Angel launched a full-fledged verbal assault, believing she could get away with it. Not taking place. This is no longer the rough and tumble playground. Reese is in grave danger. Mock is most likely in a panic. Clipboards are flying. Interns are frantically typing on Zoom calls, trying to figure out how to suspend a celebrity without depressing ratings. It was more than poor optics. It was a full-fledged PR frenzy. She lighted the match, Angel.
This is pure hate. Pure hatred for that white girl in India. Excuse me. I need to specify. Sorry. The one that wears 22. In India.
Her instructor appeared to be a man who was doubting every decision he had made in his life. It was evident in his eyes. Realizing that coaching Angel Reese isn't about excess, and OS causes quiet terror. It's about holding onto a clipboard while navigating emotional minefields. That news conference after the game was excruciating. He gave the classic while grinning 4 times. "We'll take care of it internally." A translation. "League, please intervene before she physically assaults someone during practice." The fan base, meanwhile, descended into anarchy. She was so emotional, as if they were defending a cousin in court, that she half yelled. The other half questioned if excessive side-looking qualifies as a technical foul. The third group is known as the Chaos Lovers. Snacks in hand, enjoying a Sunday night cable TV-style WNBA drama. Let's not pretend to be shocked. Angel's heartfelt highlight reel began during his time in college. She has never been a supporting character. She has always been the protagonist. There are conversation, plot twists, and sporadic storm warnings throughout her game. That wasn't passion, though, last night. On Fast Forward, that was a soap opera. That was DEFCON 1, complete with headband and lip gloss. She wasn't engaged in a basketball game. Keeping Up with the Court Queens, her own unscripted series, starred her. She moved like if her birthday had just been wrecked. Surprised, to be honest, nobody would have cared if she had hauled out a folding chair. The WNBA was essentially the WWE at this point, except the entrance music. But let's face it, it may come next.
The way your players responded there, just to that moment, it looked like somebody was coming over, talking with Angel, pushing type of song, but they're going to calm her down, make sure that it didn't escalate any further.
Yeah, I think that it's a little misrepresentation to
calm her down. I think emotions were high on both sides. And so, you know, I think Angel reacted in a way that any of us would react.
As Angel Reese languished on the bench, Caitlin Clark methodically accumulated points as if nothing had happened, draining shots, making baskets, and demonstrating why she might be the league's choice for MVP. Music, meanwhile, a simple foul set off Angel's meltdown, which went down in internet history. There are memes, slow-motion videos, and viral mayhem everywhere. The coach of the Indiana Fever appeared powerless. Fans were divided between supporting Angel, challenging her authority, and just taking pleasure in the drama as teammates froze what could have been a 2-star presentation turned into a live soap opera when music, Angels turned against her, making her unpopular, humiliated, and trending for all the wrong reasons. Uncontrolled passion is chaos, not power. Angel Reese presented it in full HD last night. Cheers to your birthday.